Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Patreon group therapy session, joined by Gio, myself, Fabio, and our boy Simon. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing today?
Gio, you go first.
Oh man, I'm doing good. I got lack of sleep. Bob, I was drinking last night with my mother-in-law, so I'm just waiting to head out, to
All
watch
right,
the
I know
game.
you got places to go, man. You got places to go. Simon, we were talking a little bit off air, but Simon, you ready for the Derby today, man?
I'm ready. Yeah, I really wanted to go by myself, but as I told you, my boss put me to work today, so I was pissed about that. But now I'm home, got my gin tonic ready. In 2 hours, my friend Alessandro, he's an Italian diehard Milan fan. He's gonna come over. We're gonna watch on the big screen at my place. The kids are out of town for the weekend, so we're ready to party hard tonight, and this better be a good game.
I think so. Man. I think we got a great game on our hand. I feel like we're going to see a couple of goals, but we'll get into who we think maybe could be the goal scorers and our predictions. But let's just start. Gio, how you feel about the game today? How you feeling? You feel confident?
I'm feeling good. Fabio, I'm still feeling salty about the midweek game, but now it's that midweek game doesn't matter no more. This the Derby della Madonnina. This is when fireworks go off,
Oh yeah.
pyrotechnics, and everything. So I'm feeling good, Fabio. I just need a performance. Win, lose, draw. We're not losing, but win, lose, draw. I need that effort, Fabio. I don't know what the hell is going on the right wing, but I'm just praying
You know what's
before I
going
go.
on there. Nothing.
You know what?
That's
You
what's
know what?
going on.
Fabio, you know what's crazy? The place that I'm going was an old church, So
Oh,
like
okay.
I'm a pray before I go in there for my CS or salad that they can have a good game.
I don't know. Simon, do you think we have any prayer with some of these guys, our options? So I don't know. They haven't necessarily put the lineups out yet, but I'm going to throw this up there. Let me just check it out here. These are the predicted. All right. You got
Well,
Giroud starting. Decatelaire. Obviously, we need him in there, but Messias, Leao. How do we look here?
for me, that's the standard lineup right there. I have three positions that I'm excited or maybe worried about. First of all, our right wing. Maybe today's the day, and they're gonna pull off a miracle, and let's pray for that. Then I'm really excited to see the Catalan in his first big match. It's do or die for him. Either he's gonna put out his magic and do something great, or he's gonna crumble under the pressure and the 75,000 fans, and that might hurt him for the future. But let's pray on that. And then I really hope that Tonali is fit to play. I don't know. The last two games weren't that good from him, and the rest is standard. Our defense looks good. Leao better, picks up his shit and goes down that left flank like a maniac. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
And
we're going to
Shiru,
need.
he's gonna put him in. I mean, he's always good. That's his game tonight. If we need a score in a big game, then he's the right guy. Yeah.
He's our guy. That's the guy we're going to hopefully be looking at. Obviously, scored the last two goals in the last derby we played. I got to experience the first derby of last season at the 40-40 club over here with Rock Nation and all the different clubs around the states that came through and represented. But it was a 1-1 game there, and that one we gave up a penalty. We gave up two penalties, and thank God Tatarusano saved one of them. And we had to get that infamous stupid moment from Çalhanoğlu. So who knows what fireworks we're going to see tonight. But like Simon was saying, Decatelaire, he's got a tough order. His second ever start is a derby in front of the fans, a lot of pressure. Is he going to rise to the occasion? I think it's more of like, it's always the question is the right side. Are they going to abuse us on the right side? Are we gonna produce anything from the right side? This one's saying Macias. I've seen other ones say they think Salamanca is going to start. I don't know. All I know is that Gio, light a couple of candles, say a couple prayers, because we're gonna need all the help we can get. But let's go quickly through like what we predict is gonna happen. So Gio, you start first. What's your prediction? Give me a goal scorer, and who maybe could be your dark horse. All right. And I know you. I'm gonna hear like a 4-0, 5-0, but every week there's got to be some. What do you feel in your heart? What the score going to be? Yo, there we go. What up, Omar? Very nice, very nice. Our fourth
Fabio,
compatriot. Yes.
before I go, how you feeling, man? How you feeling about this game? I need to ask you how we feeling, Fab, over there in New York. Yeah,
me. How we
yeah.
feeling? You fucking know how we feel, baby. All right. All other games don't matter. This is the Derby, and today we're gonna come and put our foot down, and we're gonna get a win, guys. I'm not stressed at all. I will even say they probably get a goal in the first 5 minutes, and we come back and we beat them. That's what's gonna happen. This is. I feel it. That's how I'm feeling.
I'd rather take the lead and stay in the lead.
I would too, but this is
for my health. I prefer.
No, you gotta go take your pills now. You got to do something like preemptive, because they're going to give you agita. It's just what they do. It's just what they do. They wouldn't be Milan if they didn't do it to us. We're not going to see like 2-3-0 up and cruise. The last time they did that, they shit the bed. So I don't believe ever that this team's not going to give you a little bit of heartache. But you know what? Since you just joined, how do you feel? Are you confident?
It's a derby, you got butterflies in the stomach like usual, and let's hope for the best, because I think it's a tough game. It's about like every game in Serie A, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I don't know where they get this idea of farmers.
This game, it's like a special game, It's like there's no logic toward behind it. Like any team can win a derby game, so that's why it's a bit nerve-wracking just before a derby game, because even the team that's technically the worst team can still make it and win the game. So it's a derby, so anything goes.
Massimo has the right idea. 2-0. We'll all go home happy with that one.
I'd take that. If I could sign for that right now, I'd take it straight away.
I think it has so much to do, like who gets that, which team gets that first positive spark, who rides the wave of like the first few battles, who wins them, and then takes this like positive spirit on and keeps playing. I think derbies, that's right. They can, either team can win them, or they can be terrible. They can be draws. I think it has so much to do with like the daily form, what breakfast they had, or if the pizza was good for lunch, or I don't know what it is, I mean, it's just, they have to, like, the moment they blow the referee blows the whistle, they just have to haul ass and go, and the fans and Vinny has to scream his lungs out today and push them forward, and then we can win, because Inter is a tough opponent. I don't know where they are right now in the season. It's really early to have this game, and it's really hard to tell in which direction it might go.
I agree. Yeah, it's week 5 is so early, but I like what Yusuf is saying here. Milan should bring the trophy just before the game and rub it in their faces. Like somebody should carry it out and have it on the bench the whole time.
I don't know if that's a good idea. That might do the opposite effect.
It could, but at the same time, maybe your players, maybe leave it in the dressing room or something.
Leave it in the dressing room. I think that's
look what we are, guys. Let's go out there and. All right, Gio. So we'll start with you, G. What's your prediction? Give me a goal scorer and your dark horse.
I just want to dominate 5. I think it's our time now. It's our era of dominance coming into Italy, and maybe hopefully Europe, if we could get a right winger that can be an animal. Just look at that, dude. If we had like a quality right winger right there, we eat up Darmian for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even for snacks, because Darmian, he's a right back and he's playing at left back. So me, Fabio, I feel good, man. I think it's time for Leao to show up. I like CDK. I think he's gonna play bully ball today, and to me, I'm going 3-0-5. And
I'm going... All right, who's your goal scorers? Let's hear it.
Doblete Tonali, and then one from CDK Rocket outside the box, and then he's gonna do this to Haka.
Nah. Oh man! All right, 3-0. All right, and we got a dark horse. Who's gonna perform better than you expected?
Man, I don't know about no dark horse. I just know prayers for the right wing. Whoever's on there, we praying. We praying.
All right, fair enough. All right, Simon, give me a score. Goal
Well,
scorers.
predictions are always hard, and I'm usually wrong. But I really hope the Ketelar puts his boot up Brozovic's ass, because
Ooh,
that
I like it.
that's the fight which can determine this game. And I say 2-0. Messias is gonna score the two. One with Bicicleta from outside the box. And one with a coast to coast run in the last minute from box to box, and then he's gonna dribble around Handanovic and puts it in the net, and he's gonna celebrate like crazy, hurt his ankle, and never play a game again. That's what's gonna happen today.
I would take it. I would take it, man.
No, I mean he has to produce. He has so many games that he plays, and he has to produce something good once. And that might be just today.
I know, right? That you're playing the law of averages. At some point, he's got to do something good.
Yeah,
right?
he has to. He has to. And my dark horse, I don't know, maybe Kalulu with a header or something unexpected. Not in the back, not defending. I mean, like in the offensive phase. For him, I would love for him to score a derby winning goal, because he would deserve it so much. His career it's just crazy. I mean, 1.5 years ago, this dude was like, I don't know, playing in a second team in the French leagues somewhere. Nobody knew about him. And today he's starting with 21, 22 years of age as a center back in one of the biggest teams in the world. That's a cool guy. I mean, he has some balls to play there, I think, at that age with that background. So he can score a header and win the derby for us today.
All right, that would be decent. I'd like that. I mean, great player, having a great moment. All right, Ponji, what do you think? Give me a man of the match, goal scorers.
Okay, I think it's gonna be a 2-1 for Milan.
2-1, all right.
2-1. It's gonna be a tight game. It's gonna be a very fought game. I think. Well, for me, Giroud is gonna put his foot in somewhere or a header and get us a goal. And
I'm crazy there. It's happened. So
look, I'm praying that Messias has a good game. So I'm not saying that he's gonna be the dark horse, but I'm hoping he's gonna be the dark horse. So I'm hoping that Messias plays a game and shows that he wants to keep that right wing position, and that there's a reason why Pioli wanted to keep them and keep the team this way. And so I'm hoping Messias has a good game.
See, sounds like me, doesn't it, Gio? Just a few weeks ago before. Listen, I want to believe that Messias could be an interesting story, but he's 31. He's not a world-class talent. That's what we need.
I understand. He's also playing against Darmian on the right. Come on. So I mean, if this is your chance, you're playing against Darmian on the right. If you don't take your opportunity,
yeah, you're right.
If you don't take your opportunity right now, when are you going to take your opportunity? But I understand also why Inter is choosing to play Darmian on that right, because having a left-footed winger who's going to come and try and cut in, Darmian having the right foot, he's going to be able to cover on his right foot when Messias cuts in. So Messias is going to have to be good to try and get behind Darmian on his weaker foot, and he's going to have to try and use his right foot. So Messias is going to have to show that he's going to be able to he has to learn how to play with his right foot as well. That is for me, it's a key important thing. When you're a professional footballer, you need to be able to play with both feet. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of play. I mean, I don't understand. I can take shots with both feet. Because I like this. It's what they taught me at the Scuola Calcio Demetrio Albertini. That you got to learn how to play your both feet. It's very important.
I thought that was something standard, but some of these
But,
guys,
yeah, some of these guys is like they only have 1 foot and they only can play with 1 foot. I don't understand. You know,
I can understand maybe like you shoot, uh, with one predominant foot, but like you need to be able to pass and move the ball around and control the ball with both feet. So it's a little crazy that some of these guys, they only have one move. Like everybody knew what Sousa was going to do, but they couldn't stop it half the
every
time.
time it was the same thing. You know,
Yeah.
the guy couldn't put across. He couldn't use his right foot like at all, completely. And so every time he had to do the same movement. He had to go cut in and put it on his left foot. Defenders knew. They would just put themselves in a good position, keep a little bit of a distance. So once he switched the foot, they would cover. Like they'd make sure that they push him on either onto the right side, or as soon as they moved it to the left foot, they would come in and sweep it away.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Definitely.
where Gianpaolo came in and had the glorious idea to use him as a cam. So
Yeah, well,
credit to him.
Yeah, Gianpaolo, please. That guy is.
That's the coach. That was the coach when I went to my one and only game at the San Siro. But all right, so let's move on. But what did you say you score? You said
2-1.
2-1. That's right.
2-1.
All right, so let's give a little love here to our boy Vinny, who's usually hosting this for us. Finally got to get to Milan with his cousin Gio. So they're hanging there. Look at him. Yeah, happy as a pig in shit, man. I'm very happy for him. And here they got to meet Marco from IFTV. And of course, the Fantas were there. And I believe the guy with the white hair, I think, is Marco's father, but I'm not sure. But yeah, right there in the piazza. Everybody's been except Gio, right? Gio, you haven't been.
Nah, man.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
go.
waiting to go, man.
That's
You
far.
gotta.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a trip. It's worth it.
It's definitely worth it because when you get to have one of these, hang out, and like this whole area right here is like the most touristy spot of Milan. You got to go and see it. The Galleria is right there. It's just awesome to walk through and hang out.
Go
And
back
if
to
you
that
go,
Vinny picture.
go to
Fabio.
Luini, man. When you go to Milan, you have to go to Luini. I'm telling you, those things are amazing, the Pazzerottis.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, man. I'm excited, guys. I'm happy for Vinny. We just wanted to give him a little love, give him a little shout out because he's hopefully going to be our lucky charm. Him and the Fantas. We need 3 points today. We all feel like that, right? So, all right. So we're gonna go
Fabio,
one more
did
time.
you see the queue to get into the Milan store? And we ain't got
Yeah.
no money for transfers. Damn, what's going on here?
And you know what?
$5
It's
million.
it's game day, man. But you know what's interesting when you go to Casa Milan? It's so cool because I was in there for like maybe an hour, like in the store part, because I like every little thing I gotta go look at and touch and see, and constantly people just coming in to try to buy tickets for the game the next day. It's like they have a little ticket booth right there. So they're like, oh, what's the best seat I can get or whatever. So it's a great time. Hopefully Vinny gets to go there if he hasn't yet, because that line on the Milan store looked crazy. But there's plenty of stuff on the outside of the stadium. But Gio, when you decide to go, man, you let me know, brother. I'll make the pilgrimage. I was hoping we get as many people together to go and meet up. A lot of people from Dublin. Simon's literally freaking 2-3 hours away. That's amazing.
I'll be there.
But all right, so let's go one more time around. Gio, we're gonna start with you. So just give us how you feel. Tell us what you hope to see. Maybe single somebody out. Whatever you want to do. It's your 2 minutes. Go.
You know what? I don't know. I seen in the chat right there. Somebody said we gotta beat up the bull or something like that. Man, to me, I think our defenders need to. Last time Kalulu and Tamor didn't have a good game against Lautaro, so we're gonna be playing that high line or anything like that. We just gotta make sure that we're timing our defense. So like if he's offside, so I'm just looking forward to the game 5. I think man. Shout out to Tamori, man. He's really came to Milan and taken the culture of Italy. He's now doing GQ. He speaks Italian, which everybody like in English Premier League, they hating on him because he's learning a new language. Like that's not like if I was to live in Milan for like in Italy for like 7-8 years, you think I'm not gonna pick up the language? What you want me to speak English all the time?
I did.
Huh?
I did. How do you think I learned Italian? I moved to Italy in Milan when we were
See,
young.
there you go.
I spent 9 years there, and I went to
Ooh,
school in Italian. I fatto liceo scientifico, and I learned Italian.
See,
That's the
Fabio.
best way.
Mm.
That's honestly, it's the best way. Like you have to immerse yourself in the culture to be there, and you have no choice. They're like they speak English. People speak English, and you know, as Americans, Gio, we know our school system stinks. Like we should be learning languages when we're much younger. Over there, they take it more seriously. A lot more people can speak English because you have to speak English to the other countries around you. We're so isolated over here in America.
Well,
It's
let's not get into language debate because here in Quebec we have an official language police. Just to give you, we have a language police, and now
Oh,
they're
geez.
enforcing the French language, and so they don't want English speaking, and now they even want to put all legal
Yikes.
documents in French, and that you have to get official translators to get them translated to English. The whole bordel here, trust me. When it comes to language.
Oh, well, that's crazy, man. That's nuts. But anyway, over there, you know, again, when I was, you know, I don't speak the best of Italian. I know a little bit from growing up with my family, but I was able to get by, and it was a great time. So when you go, brother, we'll go together. I'll be there. You know, you just let me know. We get a bunch of people that will meet up. But all right, so let's do one thing. All right, tell us where you're gonna be right now. Where are you gonna be tonight to watch the game? Who are you gonna be with? What you doing? And then before we move on to Simon.
So I'm going right now to the House of Football. It's a new location, you know, because all these dumb Premier League teams got to play. You know what? Nah, not dumb. It's like Serie A, like, you know, like they've always had like the late games, like Premier League for me ends like at like 9 in the morning out over here. So it's kind of a shame that, you know, why do we have to be on the Premier League? We need to market our own team and everything. And how the hell is Milan, Juve Fiorentina on CBS channel, you know, on free cable, but not the Derby? I don't know. Serie A, to me, I don't know. It's not neither here nor there, but I'm going to be at the House of Football, new location, Fabio, and I'm going to be with the Milan Club SoCal. We're going to be out there and just rally the troops. I think, like, to me, I think, like, the fans that we have, that's the reason we won the Scudetto. Everybody cheering, DM and the players. They know what it means today. And I think it's going to be fireworks. And somebody, I just want them to get a good yellow card. You know, hit Hakan in the head or something. But yellow card, though. No red cards, please.
All right, Simon, I know you kind of said it before, but just tell everybody again one more time. What you going to be doing? Who are you going to be chilling with?
Well, yeah, I said I'll be home and watch the game with my friend Alessandro and my girlfriend. So that will be fun. That will be fun, and it's gonna be at 6 o'clock. So that's also a good time to watch football. Not like Gio at like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, well, you know, there's other people watching at other crazy times when
that's
it's like
true.
prime
It
time
is
for us,
crazy.
so,
I just hope
you
for
know.
a good game, like like that they put out a fight. That they really show the motivation, and they wanna win, and then see you never know what happens.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. I hope, you know, my prediction before we move on. Honestly, I just hope we play well, but I have a feeling it's going to be a tie. I really want CDK to have a breakout game. I kind of want it to happen like he embarrasses Charanoglu a little bit. That would be nice. That's what I'm hoping. But Ponji, what do you think is going to happen? You know, I know you said the score, but like, what are you going to be doing for the game?
I'm gonna be at home. I'm gonna be watching the game with my kid. We're gonna be sitting in front of the TV.
Nice.
I'm gonna dress him up in his AC Milan clothes.
I love it.
And but look, so far every game we've actually sat down and watched together with my kid, we've won them. Every game that he hasn't sat down and watched them with me because he was either taking a nap or he was doing other things, he was playing, or he was out with my girlfriend, we ended up tying the games. So I'm like, today you're watching the game with me.
He
No
has
nap.
to. No nap.
No nap.
No nap. You're watching the game.
Give him a power nap at halftime. That's it.
Yeah.
Wake up again. No, hopefully,
So pretty much that's my plan. I'm gonna sit down, have a nice enjoy the company of my kid, have a nice Peroni, ice cold
Very nice.
Peroni, and and enjoy the game, and probably have a little snack for lunch in the meantime.
I know.
Maybe
So that's what's. Listen, you got your buddy there with you. You guys are gonna be watching. You're not by yourself. That's great. But me, I'm gonna be home. My wife tried to rope me in to do something. I was like, no, I gotta clean the house. So you better leave me home. All right. It was really because I wanted to watch the game. I don't want to be bothered. So I'm home chilling. I'm gonna do a little live stream. So if anybody's out there watching who just wants to watch along, bullshit with me while I'm watching the game, it's Derby Day. So I'm gonna be hyped. I'm hoping for a good game. I'm bracing myself because of the PTSD that we're going to have like a tie game. I think we tied the first game last year. It's so early in the season. It's high probability we're going to tie again. But I love being wrong. I'm wrong all the time. So I'd love to be wrong today. And we take care of our business. We have a great game by CDK, and I will be happy. I'll be happy. So, guys,
I feel like it's gonna be a tight game though.
I think so too. I think the blowouts and shit like that, that's not realistic.
I think both teams don't want to lose, so both teams are gonna play pretty. I don't know if both teams are gonna go for it, like attacking wise. It's still early in the season. Do you want to take that chance? So they might play a little bit more defensive on both ends because they both fear to lose the game. So
yeah, no,
we'll see.
We'll see. You're right. Sergio's asking, "Where's the statue, La Madonna?" La Madonna's she's at my mother's house where she belongs, in the corner of the living room. But yeah, so I think it's gonna be a tight game too. Definitely. Are we worried at all at Inter? Anybody on Inter you say is it Martinez? Anybody we gotta worry about? Who's making you lose a little sleep this morning thinking about
me? Martinez, the guy, he has these sneaky goals. It's one little touch out of a ball that's just mixed there in the middle, just bouncing back and forth. The guy gets a little touch on it and somehow gets in the back of the net. So
yeah, he's good.
Oh,
he's good. He worries me up front. I mean, apart from that, it's the obvious Brozovic and Barella, which in the mid are very, very imposing. But I think that Benacer and Tonali can shackle them. When it comes to the midfield, if we can shackle their midfield and keep their passing at low and not get to the strikers, then we can do a good job and we can win the game. But the important and key is going to be not to get to block those passes coming from the midfield of Inter to getting to the strikers. If we can do that, then we'll be golden.
Anybody, Simon? Who do you think is the player we got to watch out for?
No, I can just pretty much the same thing. I think Lautaro Martinez is always good for some kind of crazy or sneaky goal or whatever, and then depends on Brozovic. Maybe today it's not his day, and that will favor Milan a lot. He's like their main guy. If he stinks, then the whole team stinks, and if he's on top of his game, then it's gonna be tough. But I mean, they're strong. It's gonna be a good game. We'll see.
I like what everybody's saying. No fear. We are the champions of Italy, so I like it, man. Fuck that team. Fuck all those players.
The pitbull on Brozovic.
Yeah, Brozovic. Let's go.
You're gonna send Benacer after Brozovic.
Let's go, boys. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. Let's wrap it up so we can have everybody get ready for the game. It's going to start in about an hour.
Fabio.
So, yeah, Gio.
The only person I fear is Lemone Inzaghi because he's going to slip down the stairs again.
Good. Well, listen, I hope they have insurance. That's all I tell you. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us here, man. We really appreciate it. We always do this so we can all have a chance to talk and discuss what we feel right before the game. So, special shout out to Vinny. I hope he has a great time with his cuz and everybody else at the stadium there, and we get a victory. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, everybody who's watching. If you are watching right now still, please hit the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can get everything when we post it. All right. We got live stuff coming Monday night. It's going to be Stevie. It's going to be Jan. Actually, maybe not Jan. I think we might have Francis the Snake. So it's going to be a special episode of Milan Weekly Podcast this Monday night. And me and Gio will be coming live like we always do Thursday night at 10 o'clock. So check us out. Omar, Simon, thank you guys for joining us. Gio.
You guys for taking over for Vinny.
Interesa va pa'l culo.
Representing
Interesa
Milan.
va pa'l culo. Interesa va pa'l culo. No, thank you, Omar. We appreciate that, man. We do it because we love just being able to meet up and talk with other brothers and sisters from around the world that love the red and black. That's what we about, baby. Campioni dell'Italia.
And one big family. That's the whole point. That's
Hell
how
yeah,
you win games, and that's how you win championships, by playing
That's
as a
right.
family.
We don't play for ties. We play to win, baby. Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Enjoy the game.
too.
And remember, Forza
Forza
Milan.
Milan.
Andiamo!